Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track. These help us remember.
These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Growing up, I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith is falling beneath your knees and you can't breathe. Everything you see reminds you of what you're not or something you won't be. You gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business. Not because they wanna do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised? Society is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of shame. And that's the reason I'm staying up late, trying to find a way to escape the stereotypes this day and age is making me feel like the only way I'll be happy is getting signed to a label and making money through rapping. I wanna share my emotion because this world is attacking the very principle of life that lets the people be happy. If you don't have a reason to breathe, why even live? These battle scars are impressions of everything that it is.
Scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Now, if I had a voice that reached 100 million people, I'd tell them there's a reason that we're all created equal. Cause some decide to be great and some decide a sequel to an average person's life is simply what they want to be. So you make your decision, all I know is what I'm given won't define the life I lead or the way I dwell in existence. I've seen a greater image on the walls of where I'm living, and the words twisted and scripted remind me of something written. Faith is a gift that is given down to the people. If one believes it, one receives it. It's given if it is needed. Don't ever think you're trapped in a life that you never wanted. Your options are infinite, that's some mathematical logic. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers and these battle scars on my church. Not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers, these battle scars on my church.
Scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they're fading, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Oh, and now I'm off center. Here I am again. Let's get on center. Yes, and I am wearing my crown today. Why not? And I do have my email address left up there because I left it up there from last time. Because again, no one ever pretended like this was a professional operation here. I don't like the way I'm centered on this screen, but that's just going. Can I scoot over more? If I scoot over more and use the other microphone, that will work. Okay, hold on, let's try this. Okay, let me know if I'm peeking out a little bit though. Okay, this works much better. I like that other microphone better, but I should have set this up a little bit more. As you all know, or maybe you don't, excuse me, I might need a little more Mountain Dew. I am running for Colorado State Senate District 2. And I'm not running a full race. What that means is I'm not pouring tens of thousands of dollars into it to try to win it. I have run full races before, so I shall be a queen in my own mind. And I even have my little scepter. But the thing is, contrary to some people, including people on the LNC, this has been a debate that has raged on forever. I think this is one of the things that each state has to determine for itself. In Colorado, I know you guys are going to be so jealous. Tell me how jealous you are in comments, because I'll just eat it up. in Colorado, with very few exceptions. And the exceptions are so exceptionally low, they might as well be zero. We don't have to petition, and we don't have to pay any fees. All you have to do to be on the ballot is get nominated at our convention. Each convention, we can nominate like 130 people. Most states would kill for that. So when I see people denigrating ballot access, like, I feel like waking up that morning and choosing violence, because you have no idea how it should be. Now, they are trying to ruin that for us in Colorado, but right now, it's the way it is. So I always run. If there isn't someone to run a full run for a position, I run. Why? You get sent all of the questionnaires. You get interview requests. The only thing I will say for somebody who is going to be what we sometimes disparagingly call a line holder, I don't agree with that. I'm going to give you my very quick defense of it in a moment, or a placeholder. Be prepared to take the job if lightning strikes and you win it. I am fully prepared to take the job if I were to win it. Let me give you my elevator pitch for line holders. Pretend you're McDonald's, okay? Who is your number one consumer? Fast food burger eaters, I guess is the way to put it. What if you could get your name, your brand name, in front of every single active fast food burger consumer? How much would that be worth to you? That would be worth millions. That's what line holders do. Who's our customer? It is active voters that actually look at their ballot. And when these customers of ours look at the ballot, I want them to see a libertarian on every single line, because I know there's many rules in advertising. Some people call it the rule of 7. Some say the rule of 20. I think 7 is more like it. That until someone sees your name at least 7 times in 7 different contexts, it doesn't stick. We want the real word, not the fake Trumpertarian bullcrap word. We want the real thing in front of our consumers, and our consumers are voters. So I will always run as a line holder. I don't like the word line holder. Line holder means you basically do nothing. I don't do nothing. If I get invited to a debate, I will go. If I am sent a questionnaire, I will take it. I took the Moms Demand Action questionnaire on this channel. Of course, I got the email that I was not selected for their endorsement, probably because I told them to keep their commie hands off of our pew-pews. But that could be why. And I do see a comment. Nate, I thank you for coming to the show, but I don't go off on rabbit trails. I'm going to stay on what I am here on the show for. We do have open forum nights where questions of all kinds can be brought up, but I don't do that on my normal shows, or at least I'm not trying to, because I've had a lot of complaints about rabbit trails, and I'm not going to do that anymore. So this show, we're going to answer a few more questionnaires, and I hope I encourage you, and thank you, Nate, for your understanding. I totally appreciate it. I know I'm talking to people off screen. It seems a little weird. So I promised that this time that I would... Oh, here I am talking to people off the screen. Ski2. Nate is commenting on YouTube. You're on Twitter? No, other way around. Nate is commenting on Twitter. You're on YouTube. You will not see the same comments. I see all of the aggregated. So I see Twitch, I see Twitter, I see YouTube, and maybe I should put a lot of these on the screen because I forgot that you all, these damn bra straps, I forget that all of you don't get to see these comments. I am so sorry. And because I'm like way off of screen, for me to use my little trackball is becoming cumbersome. So we're going to answer a few more questionnaires I got. I answered one yesterday from the iVoter Guide. It was actually very fair. So if you're in Colorado or wherever, look it up and you will get to see my answers on iVoter Guide. But I've got two, and I didn't do that one on screen because the deadline was yesterday and I just didn't have time. So today, let me pull up, because I think it's in two different email boxes. I got one from the Denver Post. This one was a lot tamer because I remember, let's see if we can find my last Denver Post answers. That would be funny. So let me do this search because there were so many asterisks in it. Denver Post, Karen and Harlos. I think I was running for House District at that point. House District. I don't remember what district. Karen and Harlos, candidate. Candidate answers. If I can't find them, that's okay. Yes. District 45, candidate question and answer. So let's see what I had to say back then. Let me see. Here I am. Let's look at this. Let's see how I changed in 4 years. I bet you I haven't changed much at all. So you're gonna laugh. I really have settled down a lot. I know you guys think I'm quite extra. I used to be a lot more extra, if that's even possible. So let's go to the screen and see what I said to the Denver Post. Their questions are a bit different this year. 4 years ago, when I was running for House District 45, I think I got like 5.7% of the vote. I was running against a very popular Republican at the time. So let me share my screen. So you should see Bunchy still, and you should also see the Denver Post. So Karen Ann Harlos, Libertarian Party. Now you all know how old I am. This was 4 years ago. I always forget how old I am. I'm old. You all already know that. So age at the time, 53. At least I think that was right. I stopped counting at 25. Literally, I did because I thought it was stupid. Residence, Castle Rock, paralegal, education, family. I put mankind. That's great. Experience, current National Secretary for Libertarian Party. Okay, so here we go. Why are you seeking public office? This hasn't changed. To reduce the size and scope of government and free people. What will... Oh, no, these are the same three questions. We'll see if I answer them the same way. Now that I've looked at my old answer, it might influence me. What will be your top three priorities if elected? Reduce government interference, concentrate on the only proper purpose of government, protecting rights, and transparency. Do you support some type of public option, health insurance, or Medicare for all at the state level? If so, which and why not? If not, why not? Oh, here's where the expletive is. This is my favorite answer I've ever given. Absolutely not. I already had a daddy, and the government is a expletive parent. I wonder what I put there. I probably put the S word, but who knows? But they did. They were true to their word. They printed my answer. The government is an expletive parents. Have your views on police and racism in Colorado changed this year? If so, how? No, I already knew policing targeting minorities. And there we go. Patrick Neville didn't return the questionnaire, but he's who beat me. But check this out. Should Colorado consider any new gun laws? If so, which do you support? Repeal them all. Anyone who thinks otherwise needs to write the Second Amendment on the chalkboard over and over until it gets through their head. This was me answering the Denver Post. I used to be way more extra than I am now. But we shall see. Let me see. So let me go back here. Okay. Why isn't it coming up? Oh, you're seeing like an old, here we go. You were seeing like an old video editing thing. I don't ask me why. Let me close that video editing programming. Now you know, for a video editor, I use Filmora. Not so sure how happy I am with it. It keeps changing its features. I think I'm going to go back to, what's that Photoshop, not Photoshop program, Adobe program, Premiere. I think I'm going to go back to Premiere. But anyway, let's answer the Denver Post ones this time. I've just got to find the survey. So let me do a search in my email box for Denver Post. Am I frozen now? I shouldn't be frozen now. Please tell me I'm not frozen now. If there isn't much I can do about it. So here's my Denver Post questionnaire. Okay, I should not be frozen. Please let me know. I'm going to go back to my screen here. And here is the Denver Post questionnaire. Let's answer it together. Okay, basic information. District 2. I'm running for State Senate District 2 party. Sorry that I have to reach across. Libertarian Party. Okay, biographical information. See, you all know all this. Karen. See, where I'm sitting, I can't even type well. I gotta fix that. Karen Ann Harlos, profession, paralegal, place of residence, Castle Rock, education, AS. See, it's always strange when I do this because I also like to put that I'm a registered parliamentarian. So we'll see if it lets me. I'm going to put reg parliamentarian and see if, oh no, it says 120 characters, so it should let me. Registered, this sounds impressive to people. Parliamentarian, okay. Campaign website. I do not have a campaign website because, again, I'm running an educational campaign. Experience. What should I, they didn't ask me that before. I will put, I am the current secretary of the Libertarian Party. I know there's some people who wish that were not so because I got Chase on the ballot. But I am. Actually, I'm going to put this current 4th term Libertarian Party secretary. Party, and I'm going to add a little sass here. I'm going to put a little sass here. And decades long observer, whoops, I'm misspelling things. Long, I spilled something on my keyboard. It's really gross. Observer of the perversities of the state. How about that? Now, state makes it sound like it's just Colorado, of the government. Okay. Is that good? Should I put something more? Put suggestions in chat if you think. What are your top 3 priorities if elected? Reduce government. Actually, I think I'm going to be a wise ass. Reduce government. Reduce government. Reduce government. Yeah, I'm going to be a wise ass this time. Because I think that will solve all of the problems. Recent polling has shown trust in government hovering at historically low levels and stark partisan divides and views of election integrity. What will you do to bridge those gaps? Reduce government. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll make that then. Yeah, I like state as an institution, but people make it think like I'm only ragging on Colorado. What specific activities? I think my answer to this is going to be the same. I think I'm going to be just really simple this time. Reduce government. What should the legislature do? It should reduce. What did I just drop? Oh no, I dropped my. Uh-oh. You know that little ball that goes in the trackball? I don't know where it went. I don't know where my trackball went. Oh no. Give me 1 second. Crap. Where did that thing go? It could have rolled anywhere. Oh well. I might not be able to move my mouse around now. Well, we'll see. Reduce government. I'm going to try to use my tab. Whether your party is in the majority or minority next year, where do you see actionable common ground with the opposing? Now this is, yeah, I have no mouse now. Look what happened. I don't know if you can see on my screen. I lost that little red ball that goes in the middle of the trackball, and it could have rolled anywhere down here. It's red, so it should. Ah! Oh, thank you, Ski2. Look, you inspired me to find it. Okay. Where do you see actionable common ground with the opposing party? I don't know how to answer this. How about this? Okay. Working on true prosperity for people. Because I think we can all find common ground on that. Oh, add a photo. Oh, crap. I need to find a photo. I'll do that by checking this box. What's my date of birth? Oh my God, you guys, you all already know this anyway. Oh my God, I gotta go way back. I need to go back to 1967. Oh, I feel old. I feel really old. Okay, so it'll be October 18th, 1960. Do you have any criminal convictions? No. Okay, so let me find a photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the screen off here for a second, because in order for me to find a photo, I've got to go into my drive, and I've got some personal things into that drive that I really don't want to. Oh, I don't have it on this computer. Oh well, let me just find any photo to give them then. Should I give them one with pink hair or not? I'm trying to think of what photo I should give them. I don't got any really good photos on here. I think I'm going to give them this older one from Florida. I have a really good photo, but it's on a different computer. But I think I'm going to give them this one. I don't have any other colors, but sometimes I give black and white photos so that people don't prejudge, because unfortunately they do. But I'm not going to win this race. I mean, come on. So let me go back to that, and let's go back here. I keep going there. let's go back here. And why am I keep doing that? I don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to, I'm going to upload. Where did I download that photo to? My desktop? Is this it? No, that'd be a funny photo, wouldn't it? But it'd be a GIF. Where did I is it in downloads? Where's downloads? Oh no, hold on. Actually, there's nothing in here that I wouldn't mind you guys seeing. I think I am going to send them this photo here. So download. I might have to crop it a little. Download to desktop. So it is retouched a little bit. Yes, I am a little vain. Okay, so let's upload this one. So no, it's on my desktop. Karen, and let's see if it'll do this one. Okay, I sent them that photo. Email. Y'all already know my email. And my phone number. It's everywhere. Okay. Well, that was an easy one. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go back to here a minute. We're going to go back to me because I need to go to another mailbox. I got another survey. I didn't preview it, so it could be something crazy. Now, the other survey that I got from the iVoter Guide, it had a section for endorsements, and my only regret is that for endorsements, I did not put down was rejected by Mom's Demand Action. That would have been, oh, it will get published. Denver Post always does. Okay. Follow-up candidates. So this is active vote. Now, this might be one where they're asking you for money, because there's a lot of scams that go around here. Okay, so let me put this up here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what they got here. They always pull this picture from the internet. I don't mind it. Okay. Let's see. To get started, whatever, I'll agree. 1 of 31. Are you out of your mind? Let's see. How did it get to 3 to 31? 2. Okay. Our approach, blah, 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 blah. Your answers stay private. I don't know if I like that. You're published as a dot in the political matrix. I don't know if I like that. Let's try this. Okay, let's see. I don't Okay, which of these statements best reflects your opinion on voter suppression versus voter fraud? Preventing a single fraudulent vote is more important than the loss of several legitimate ones. I don't think anyone should be able to vote. Someone put none of the above. Okay. Legal representation in eviction court. Okay. I know what eviction is. Tenants should have legal representation and further protections if this... None of the above. I think my answer to all of these is going to be none of the above. Pre-K. I don't want to be spending our money on any of this. None of the above. What are the predictions that my answers on all of these are going to be none of the above? Okay, sanctuary cities. Now that's an interesting one, which will probably be controversial with some of my listeners. I don't think the federal government should be telling states, I don't think that's their job. So, sanctuary states should be illegal, no locality. Locality should none of these really reflect me. Because I don't think sanctuary cities should be supported, but I think they should be allowed. That's different. So it's going to be none of the above. Social media regulation. The government should not restrict free speech on social media. That one was easy. And it looks like 54% of people agreed with me on that one. Okay? Climate change. I do not believe climate change is caused by human activities. There is no immediate need. We should continue. I'm putting none of the above on this. Because I do think there is climate change that's caused by human activities, but I don't think all of it is. I think it's a natural cycle as well. No fault absentee voting. Now, I think you should be in person. Listen, I don't believe in voting, and it's funny because Colorado has mail-in voting, which I find very convenient, but if you should be there, I think. I think that one. Okay, affirmative action. Okay, this is strange. Affirmative action is necessary. It should continue. It should continue before 23. See, this is unnecessary. This is a weird question. I don't know whether it's necessary or not. Necessary or unnecessary is irrelevant to me. Just and unjust. Someone put it should be banned because it is getting in the way of private businesses. Universal health care. Well, the way it works fine is the government should play... Oh, yes. The government should play no role. Well, it says no role in health insurance. No, that's not what I believe. I think should be playing no role in health at all. Okay, abortion. Abortion should be legal in all cases. It should be illegal. Oh, God, this is a hard one. I'm going to put none of the above. Because I don't know what they mean about extreme circumstances. Ordinary income tax. I don't want any income tax, so let's see. None of the above. Oh, this is going to be easy. Foreign aid. None of the... It should remain, should be decreased. Yes, phased out completely. That one fit me. Okay. U.S. military spending. It doesn't need to grow. It's not at the right level. Our military strength needs to be maintained, but we should be able to reduce... We should drastically reduce our military spending. I would agree with that. Which of these statements best reflect your opinion on providing broadband internet across the United States? Right there. The government should not interfere. War on drugs. This will be fun. The war on drugs should end and all drugs should be decriminalized. I know this is going to put people in a lot of fits. I do not believe in decriminalization. I believe in legalization. But this is the closest to what I believe. So I'm going to put that. Confederate monuments. Why are they picking on Confederate monuments? Any efforts to remove Confederate monuments should be stopped. Prominent monuments. I don't really like, it's art. Like, I don't like that it's focusing on the Confederacy. So I'm just leaving that one alone. Prescription drug, the government should, well, I don't think that the government should do well, I do think the government should do nothing at this time, but I think it means stay the same. None of the above. Federal minimum wage. Okay. Well, I definitely think there should be no federal minimum wage. But I don't think it should be none of the above. Privatizing. I don't know enough about veteran health care, but I do know the VA sucks. I think this is the closest that I think. I don't think that's perfect, that we should close VHA hospitals and disband VHA healthcare and have it be more private. I think that's closest to what I think. U.S. southern border. Which of these statements best reflects, so it's best reflects your opinion on, I know, no, Sagitu, none of these polls reflect any libertarian answers. We should not have security along the border, instead welcoming, well, I don't think that's true. We should focus our attention on filtering out, well, how do you know? We should continue. We should, none of these affect, none of these reflect what I think. It's much more nuanced than that. Debt ceiling. The debt ceiling should be abolished. Oh my God. I think strengthened. I don't think we should have any at all. Trade with China. We should continue to trade with China in a free market system. Yep. That's what I think. Look how much in the minority I am. Okay, set up your profile. Enter web address for image. I don't know my web address for image. I'm just going to put lp.org because that's where they got it from. But they don't endorse my campaign, but it says for image. That's, no, I'm going to put, what should I put for my web address for image? There's the website, but it says for image. They got that image from, but that's not my current image on lp.org. I'm going to put Lpedia because Lpedia has that image. Lpedia.org. Ballotpedia. Facebook. I'm not on Facebook anymore. I don't want anything to do with Facebook anymore. I deleted Facebook. Ooh, I don't want to put my X page. People don't want to be reading that. There are so... Okay, let me put blurb. I want to reduce or eliminate government at all levels, at all times. That's enough there. I'm going to give my YouTube link. This one wasn't bad. Okay, I'm going to do something really naughty. Can I do something really naughty? I'm going to do something really naughty. YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Let's look up Rickroll. Okay, I'm going to stick this. Here we go. Perfect. Back here, I'm going to put this link. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Activating your profile. I have a feeling they're going to ask me for money at this point. There's a few, blah, blah, blah. Next. Password. Is it going to show it? No. No, I don't want to use that one. Let me see if I can do it again. Confirm password. I suck at that. They match. Create account. Verify your email. Okay. This was sent to Pink Flame of Liberty for some reason. Let's see if it gets there. Verify your email. Okay. I guess that's all I need to do. Does it say I need to do anything else? Let's cross that off. 28. So let's go to next. We never share your data. I don't care if you do or you don't. My email is, my street address is very, very public. So please don't people be freaking out going, don't put your address. My address is in my YouTube low bar if you look. Because people send me stuff. Not horse heads or anything like that. But they send me studio equipment and things like that. Find elections. Let's just see what that means. So I guess it's trying to say what elections I'd be best for. I don't care. I'm still running for Senate District 2. Okay, let's see here. Your upcoming elections. Well, pick one candidate. Chase Oliver. I'm certainly not... I'll pick Frank Atwood here. Certainly not voting for Hannah Goodman, that's for certain. Of course, I'm voting for myself. I would have put Max Brooks, and I like Max, but he just voted for an income tax increase in Castle Rock, and I am not going to vote for somebody who did that. There was a unanimous vote. You know how safe it is to be the only no vote in when you know it's going to be unanimous? You're a coward. I wish they don't put what party they're with. And I don't know these people. I don't think any of them are libertarians, because I think I would know them. I don't think I know any of these. So for right now, I'm putting none of the above. If you're a libertarian and I'm putting none of the above, please call and yell at me, because I think I can come in and change this. I don't know these people. And I know most libertarians here. Now, Douglas Commission Race 2, there's not a libertarian in that race. But because I am a party officer, I am putting none of the above, though George Teal is a friend of ours, but he is a Republican, and I don't vote for Republicans. Colorado Supreme Court. I don't know Maria. I don't know any of them. So I'm just putting none of the above until I can learn more about them. I don't know Monica. I don't know Stephanie. I don't know Jerry. I got to research these judges. I don't know about retaining any of these people because I don't know them. So let's keep going. Okay. Colorado impact statement shown with ballot question. Yeah, I think we should know that. This sounds good. I'm going to put yes, but I got to look at it. This sounds good, but I got to research it a bit more. But this is just a little survey, so we'll see. Same-sex marriage ban? Fuck no. Excise tax? No. Independent judicial? Yeah, that sounds okay. Again, I got to research this because sometimes these names are very deceptive. I have no idea what that means. I'm not putting anything for that. I'm not putting anything for that because I don't know what that means. Prohibit hunting of mountain lions? No. They are devastating ranchers here. Property tax exception for veterans with individual unemployability. That sounds okay to me. I like keeping people from being robbed. Remove right to bail in first-degree murder cases amendment. No, they haven't been convicted of anything yet. Retain sports betting? Hell yeah. I'm not even going to get into that abortion bullshit. No. No. Fuck no. Go to hell no. Go to hell and have Satan stick his little poker thing right up your booty hole with top 4. No. How much more strongly can I say it? Can I say that I hate top 4 with the hatred of 1,000 burning suns? I put no on the veterans one. Where was that? Where did I put no on the veterans one? Show me where I did that. I don't see where I did that. Let me do a word search for veterans. It's not even coming up. If you can find it for me, let me know, because I didn't mean to do that. Let me go back down here. Veterans Professional Associate Initiative. The taxes. I can't find it, though. And this one, veterinary. I thought I said veteran. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to vote anything about that. Let me see if I can find that veterans one, and if I can, I'll change it. If not, this is just a survey. It probably means nothing. Well, these are all candidates, so it can't be this one. It's got to be towards the bottom here. Supreme Court, Supreme Court, Supreme Court. Income tax exemption for unemployable veterans. Yeah, I remember that. But I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I put no. Okay, I see. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Okay, thank you for taking the survey. Once we have verified your information, we'll link your candidate record and your position, and you'll show up on the political matrix. Where do you think I'm going to show up? You know they always screw this all up, too. They're probably going to like put me in some bizarre thing. Okay. Well, that was fun. That wasn't as fun as the Moms Demand Action when I got to call them commies, though. That was a lot more fun. Okay, let's go back to this screen here. Well, I thank you all for watching. I was planning on doing this tomorrow. I hope to do a bunch more shows. They're going to be pre-recorded. I want to give you all, for those of you who are just interested in this part, you can go now. You can go now. Now is going to be the chit-chat time. This is what I decided. I'm not going to do the chit-chat time at the beginning of the show because people were becoming very impatient. I consider this a family, and that's why I like chatting with you guys, but we're going to save it to the end. I'm going to be doing some pre-recorded shows. It might have a little bit of props on it, like this, you know, because I'm extra, as I said. I watched a clip from Dave Smith. As you all know, I like Dave Smith. We're different kinds of libertarians in a lot of ways. Same kind of libertarian in a lot of ways. He's much more conservative than I am. That's quite obvious. But he did a show about ideological capture. And it was just a portion of a show. It wasn't a whole show. And I think that word's gotten a bad rap. I actually am going to make the argument where he had said these institutions have been ideologically captured, and that's a bad thing. And he goes, but we libertarians, we aren't like that, and that's a good thing. I want to see if we can move this. And I disagree with him. I both agree and disagree with him. I think ideological capture can be a bad thing, but I do think libertarians are ideologically captured. I think that's a good thing, and I actually do not, let me try to put this the right way. I don't like doing the no true libertarian thing, because I think people are more than walking bundles of ideas, and I think you can have a libertarian view here and a non-libertarian view there. But if you're going to be like a thoroughgoing, hardcore, balls to the wall, libertarian ride or die, you have to be ideologically captured. And that is a good thing. I am proudly ideologically captured. So we're going to do a show on that. I want to explore that a little bit. Also, I want to encourage you guys, if you could, if you feel like it, to subscribe to a couple other channels I have. One I do with Mike Seebeck called The Cult of R-O-N-R. We probably will be doing one tomorrow, and that is youtube.com/cult of R-O-N-R. And I also have my own, it's kind of like a business channel, but I also give you free advice on parliamentarian issues, and it's youtube.com Pink Parliamentarian. It does not have hardly any subscribers yet because I've only done one video, but I hope to do a a video coming up on that. And the video I want to do is something that's really I think it's really interesting. And it's on suspension of the rules. And that can be a really complicated topic. Anyone here who's into parliamentary stuff, just throw in chat. What does it take to suspend the rules? What vote? What does it take? You might not know because you might not care. You guys might not be my parliamentary geeks. But I think most of you are. And I think most of you would put 2/3. And 98% of the time you are right. And then some of you might be really astute and say 2/3 or a majority of the entire membership. 99% of the time you are right. But you are not right 100% of the time. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And also in your libertarian organizations or other organizations other than homeowners associations, because there's two things I do not do work in. I do not do work in homeowners associations, and I do not do work on discipline. I don't do expulsions or any of that because I don't believe in it. I think it ends up harming the organization more than anyone thinks it helps, and it's usually factional fighting of people just trying to throw out people they don't like. And it's just, I'm not saying it's always the case. I just don't like it, and I won't do it. So I hope you have an awesome night, and I will. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the show. Bye-bye.
You gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business, not because they want to